Hey Tim.
Oh, hey. Jay, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You ready to do your screen test for this?
I guess so. I mean, it's been quite a while, so you kind of have to get me up to speed, but...
Right, that's fine. I can do that. Set the camera down here. Here's the script for the screen test.
Okay.
And I'll just be taking some notes.
Alright. Can I write on this, or...?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It's yours, you can have it. Before we do the screen test, I wanted to ask you a few things about the production before now. You know,
just like locations or something, because I think I remember there was a couple around here, but
more specifically the director, Alex Crayley, if you remember.
I don't really remember much. I mean, he was a friend of Brian's, so I didn't really talk to him that much. I mean, he just kind of asked me to be part of the cast for the sake of convenience.
Right. Okay. Did you live near him?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, I live
relatively
next to...
speaking, I mean, he kind of lived in the middle of nowhere, right?
Well, I mean, I live next to Brian, so I mean, I didn't really live near Alex. He was just kind of off.
Okay. In terms of his directing at the time, how was he as a director?
He was a pretty decent director. Well, at first.
At first.
Yeah. I mean, after a while, he got to the point where. I mean, it seemed like after a while he got to the point where he would be yelling at us more than he'd actually be filming the movie. So, and he'd just be really paranoid, waving his camera around all over the place. I mean, I just couldn't really...
His camera, other than the camera he was using to shoot the...
Yeah, he had a handheld that he was carrying around with him all over the place.
Okay.
And a ton of tapes, too. Like,
right, he had all the
bags of tapes in the back of his car.
How many would you say you had?
Way more than necessary. More
than you would need to make a production like this?
Yeah.
Just for himself?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So like more than like 15 or 20. Okay. All right. Speaking of Alex, I mean, I don't know if you knew this or not, but he did move away after he ended this production. Do you know what might have caused him to do that, or even where he might have gone to?
I didn't even know he moved away. I mean, obviously, like I said, Brian's the one that was really friends with him. I just kind of was along for the ride, but...
Did you happen to know where Brian is?
I haven't heard from Brian either.
Okay.
Not for quite a while, actually.
Okay. So you wouldn't know what might have caused Alex to move away?
No. I know Brian did say something about, like, I think somebody was leaving dead animals in, like, his front yard or something. But
like pets, or do you really know?
What do you mean pets? Like
cats or dogs or anything?
I don't think so.
Because I mean, he did kind of live in a heavily wooded area.
I don't think it was anything like that. But I mean, you have to ask Brian. I'm not really the...
Okay. More about the set of Marble Hornets. Was there anything? I know that most of the places that you filmed this. I mean, there were some like interior scenes, but most of it was exterior, like in the woods, right?
Yeah. I mean, it was like parks, and some was just kind of like off in the woods.
Right. I mean, Alex did take me location scouting with him a few times, so yeah. I did see a few of the places he was thinking about. But did you happen to notice? I know these are like public places and there were people there, but did you notice anything out of the ordinary about any people? Anyone that you saw?
No. I mean, it was just families, kids. Just I mean, you just have to get people off the set on a regular basis. So
okay. Anyone that you wouldn't assume would be in a place like that, like a park or anything, like guy in a business suit, like black business suit?
I don't remember. I mean, it was quite a while ago, and there may have been, but I mean, it's several years ago, and you're asking me about a guy in a suit, so.
Okay, so you don't really remember any specifics about anyone you had to move off the camera?
No, I mean, it just nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering, since I have the raw footage of the tapes,
I'm really sorry, but I got to get to lunch after this.
Right. I mean, that's fine. I'm sorry. We can go ahead and do this real quick. I'm gonna get the camera set up.